you've got a motor. It's a long walk to the Imperial Room, especially for a bloke of my age. Oh, they're nice and shiny, aren't they? Come on, lads, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Who's this bloke I'm seeing then?
You'll find out soon enough.
Then what's?
That'll be me. Are you the bloke I'm waiting to see?
That'll be me. I'll give you a shout. How's Spain?
Hot. I don't recognise you.
No reason why you should.
So what do I call you then?
You've got some right front.
I thought we'd be all right now, but if I'd have known this was still on, I would never set foot in the place.
Well, how could you have known if it was on or off? If you didn't make a courtesy call?
Etiquette was never my strong point. I just popped over to see my girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I know your girls.
How do you know them?
Who's your eldest? Sharon? I've had a drink in her club. It's all right, that.
You know a lot about them.
I take a local interest.
Is it because of Dennis? Are you taking a local interest in my daughters because of him?
And why would I do that?
I know what he did.
So do I. How do you know?
He told me.
Not like him to be Larry. Why would he tell you that?
Turns out we're related. Only just found out myself.
Well, you have had a night of it, ain't you? To put your mind at rest, what he did isn't a problem. That's all square between us. That's all straight. After all, it's the reason I'm here, isn't it? And it's the reason you thought it was all right to come back. So, now it's just you we got to talk about, isn't it? I thought you'd have tried harder to leg it. Then the boys could have given chase, had some fun. You never know, you might even have gotten away with it.
You know, a lot of people that do that sort of thing, do you skip off and leave their kids to deal with their problems?
Yeah, I do as it happens.
Well, I'm not one of them.
That's good to know.
And I don't want you taking any more of a local interest in my daughters than you already do. You've inherited Jack's old chair and Jack's old grievances, and my being here means that that's a problem for them. I'm their dad, and I'm not having them having to answer for my problems. So let's just cut the chat, do this, and get it over and done with.
What do you think's going to happen here, Dan?
I think I'm about to get popped in the back of the head. Fine. Just get on with it.
You know, since I got this job, I've had all sorts crawling out from under their stones, trying their luck, airing their grievances.
More chat.
Some have needed a slap. Some have needed a lot of man-hours and energy to sort them out. Let's call this a slap and draw a line underneath it. I'm trying to go on holiday with my girlfriend. I don't want any unpleasantness. So relax. You got away with it. And if you'd have made that courtesy call, it could have been avoided.
Next time I'll try and remember to bring my manners.
The other thing is, Dan, when I say I take a local interest, it don't mean what you think it means. I didn't inherit Jack's ways. I wouldn't have gone near your girls. It's not the way things are done anymore. So, now you know where we stand.
Right. Well, I didn't think I'd be leaving here standing up.
Well, you are. I take it you're staying around here?
Nah, going back to Spain soon as.
Brief visit? What happened to the family reunion?
Daughter doesn't want to know.
Shame.
Yeah. What's your name?
Andy. Hunter.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks for not killing me.
That's all right, Dan. I had to pull you in for a chat. You know how people talk otherwise. Have a good flight. So, what do you want?
Any news on Phil Mitchell?
You could have asked me that on the phone.
He never knows listening.
But you seem nervous, Dan. I can smell fear on you.
It's the cheap aftershave.
Well, this ain't gonna help you, only because so far there's no word on him. No one knows where he is.
Right.
Which means he could be anywhere, another country, different town. Or right here, even. Happy sweating.
I need a favour.
You've had your favour.
I'll pay. Up front.
And what's this meant to buy?
Insurance.
You are scared.
Man up me. Just worried about the safety of my girls. They're the only people I'm concerned about.
No one changes that much, Dennis.
I have.
Oh, I think it's all still there. I think it's just a question of tapping into your potential.
Andy, you've asked me, I said no. Now do yourself a favour. Don't ask again.
I'll leave you to it.
Someone just died, have they?
Oh, Lord.
If those two start again, just call the police, all right?
Right. Alfie, no police, right? Not this evening.
Yeah, but
Do I have to repeat myself?
Well, at least somebody wanted you. Which is more than I ever did. Yeah, I'll survive.
Take him outside. Keep hold of it.
What can I do for you, Andy?
I was just wondering how Sharon was.
Well, she's been better.
Yeah, it's unfortunate business last night.
Yeah, not the best homecoming, was it?
Sharon around?
Well, she's,
I just want to convey my sympathies in person.
Right, well, you best come in then. She's in here. I didn't know you two were mates.
Yeah, well, you've been gone a while.
You let's have a word.
Better come in.
I won't be a minute. Sorry, I know this probably ain't the best time.
Let's just get on with it.
The contract is. Just need your signature.
Something I ought to know, Princess? Deal's off.
I thought we had an agreement.
Things have changed.
Well, we can go a bit higher.
We?
It's not the money, it's not for sale.
Period.
Well, I just hope all this public brawling won't make it difficult for you to get re-licensed.
We'll send you an invite to the grand opening.
I didn't know what you were going to make him do.
He didn't need any help from me to make him do all this.
You wound him up!
He wound me up. I didn't punch anyone.
I'm not going to let him go back to Andy.
Oh, now you want Sharon to try and talk him out of it, no matter where it leads.
It's going to lead to us being a proper family again.
Well, perhaps they'll ask you to be bridesmaid then, because it's going to save on the speeches me being father of both the bride and the groom.
They're not going to get married.
Well, I can't see him going back to being brother and sister again, can
Well, I
you?
can't see him going back to Andy either. What's going on? Huh? I've got something I need to tell you. What?
Vicky just told me Dennis is going to work for Andy.
Is that right? Yes.
Sugar and spice and all things nice, eh, Den?
Do yourself a favour, Andy. Have the snip now. Save all that hassle later.
Yeah, I was thinking I could save you some hassle as it happens. One businessman to another. Club gets opened, you need people on the door. I've got a good team can run that for you.
And what else would they be running?
Well, you know how these things work.
Yeah. Nothing.
Don't say no just yet. Mull it over, yeah? She'll look after you when you're old.
I am old. and I'm getting older by the minute. Andy, Stem Watts. Look, I think we might be able to come to some sort of deal after all. And I'm not just talking about a few doormen for the club. But there's one condition.
Bit odd, isn't it? You take someone on, then you pack them off all over the country.
You give me advice on how to run my own business.
No.
Pleased to hear it.
Is anyone else?
You ready to talk through this deal of ours, then?
The deal's off. Just forget about it.
Oh, I get it. Whatever little scam you've been staging hasn't worked, right? You might just have met your match there, you know?
Cup of tea, please. What are you up to tonight?
What's it to you?
I thought you might fancy a game of poker. If you do, why don't you come and play with the big boys over at my house?
Oh, the big boys. Still think you're king of the square, do you, Den?
I take it that's a no then.
Yeah. Here you go, Den.
Do you mind?
Hey, are you talking poker?
Yeah, we used to play some big games around here. Big money, no limits, not anymore.
Oh, some of us still play that way.
Really? Well, can I interest you in a game of poker at my house tonight at 8 o'clock? Bring it down.
Hello, Den. We changed our minds. Is the game still on?
What brought on the change of heart then, boys?
Oh, you know, just fancy playing a man's game, like you said.
Hello, boys. How's my motor? Cracked it yet?
What?
Well, you said you thought there was something wrong with the timing. Have you cracked it yet?
Oh, no, not yet. No, I haven't had the chance. First thing tomorrow.
2 flavours, eh? You don't care, do you? Help soften the blow when I take your money off you.
Remind me, there's an A-side and a king.
Dealer.
Gentlemen, the game's 5-card draw poker. The ante's £5.
I warn you, I play hard.
Is there any other way?
No, as long as you know.
No problem.
Sam. Hello, sweetheart. No, I can't talk now. I'm in the middle of a game. I won't be too late. Yeah, all right, you take it easy, yeah?
Sam checking up on you?
No, I just wanted to talk about my suit for the wedding. But I'll turn the ringer off, out of courtesy to the table.
That's a good thing about poker. Any history between the players, anything that's gone on before gets left outside.
Yeah, we check our weapons at the door. Just like Dodge City, eh?
All that matters in this game are these.
Yeah, very nice.
Only the best for our guests.
Yeah, make us feel better when we're losing. Yeah.
Well, somebody has to.
Not me. I always win, in the end.
Lucky at cards, unlucky in love.
No such thing. It's just an itch that needs scratching from time to time. Although Dennis wouldn't agree with me. I mean, him and Zoe are each other like a rash.
I am here, you know.
Don't do me any favours.
Maybe you just haven't found the right woman.
Why'd you say that?
Well, I heard things haven't worked out for you and Chrissy.
Well, these things happen. Now I can concentrate on more important things.
Like?
Poker. Not a game the women in my life were that keen on. I remember games that went on and on and on. Angie had to drag me out of one that went on for 3 days. She wasn't pleased.
Maybe she was worried.
Yeah, worried she'd have to do a bit of work round the Vic instead of drinking all the profits.
Those were the days, eh? Pub landlord in the thick of it all. Running a club ain't the same, is it?
I'll survive. Are you dealing or what?
Oh, yeah, sorry. How many?
2.
Minutes folded.
1.
Andy?
I'm happy with what I've got, Tom.
We're waiting. I'll go 20.
Hello?
Oh,
You're 20. And up 50 more.
Gary.
Huh?
Something wrong with your ear?
Oh, no, I'll fold.
Me too.
Not your night, then, is it?
So that's just me and you.
Toe to toe.
50's a cop.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm a bit short.
Well, I could lend you 50 if that's all right.
Your funeral.
Right, well, there's your 50, and I'll raise you 100.
With what?
Well, I thought maybe an IOU.
You really don't want to end up owing me money, Minty.
Or maybe I won't. Maybe you'll end up owing me money.
All right. Write it down. I owe you £100. Must be sitting on something decent, considering your biggest bet so far has been a 20.
Maybe I'm bluffing.
All right. I'll have a look at you.
Showtime.
Hang on. I don't like losing.
He took that fair and square.
Easy, Andy.
Easy. Who are you to tell me to take it easy? You know what happened to the last bloke who took that much off me?
No.
His legs are now purely ornamental. I've got one thing to say to you. You are a much better player than I thought you were. Your faces! You really think I was going to kneecap you over a piddling little sum like that? Who's for a top-up? Thought you were playing for real money. Or is the club trade not what it used to be?
Oh, we're going to be playing with real money. Just give it time.
No, I'll be a while yet. Got a few quid to win back.
What do you think you're doing?
What are you on about?
You're drinking a lot.
I'm just enjoying myself. Maybe you should start, unless, of course, Zoe wouldn't approve.
Just take it easy, all right?
I haven't started yet.
And what does that mean?
When I finish tonight, I'm going to end up with more than I started with. There's something I want, and he's just asking me to take it. Right, you guys, you ready?
Yeah, I gotta go, babe. I'll see you later.
How is the darling girl?
Cooking herself a bit of supper.
Oh, Sam, the domestic goddess. That's a new one on me.
Well, there's a lot you don't know about Sam. Built for fun, smart with it. I tell you, the vicar's never been run better.
You two guys playing or what?
Actually, we were thinking of shooting.
Yeah, Paul's got this pool competition thing going on, and we said we'd stick our noses in. You've got to give Andy a chance to get his money back.
Who cares?
Oh, I care. I invite them. That's not the way you play poker.
Well, they don't know better. They're amateurs, lightweights. Let them go.
All right, well, thanks for having us.
Don't mention it. Well, at least now we can beef up the stakes. £20 a game, £50 minimum bet.
Fine by me.
There's your 100, and I'll raise you 2.
Dame,
If it's getting too intense for you, you could always leave.
I'm stopping.
What's he doing here?
He's playing cards just like the rest of us.
Just a reminder whose house this is. Right, let's get on with the game, shall we?
Never get tired of taking your money. You watch boys can't half-pick him. You got your hands full there, Dennis.
Yep.
Tell you what, you don't scare easy either.
That's what I like it.
You're 200. And I'm 5.
Confident.
I have good reason to be.
Lagging? No stamina?
Maybe Zoe's sapping his strength.
Enough.
That's my move. 780 quid.
And you cleaned out.
Far from it.
What's this?
Keys to the house.
You put your house in?
Yeah.
And what am I supposed to match it with?
The betting shop.
All right. There.
Right, you done?
I'll raise you. The club, that's the bet.
And what am I supposed to cover that with?
The Vic.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That makes 3 altogether. Thanks very much, Den.
Nice of you to pay us a visit, Dan.
Every minute spent away from your hand is a minute wasted.
Well, in that case, I expect to see you in here more often then. Seems like you've done all right so far.
Funny how bookies' notes always smell that much sweeter.
Glad to see you smiling again. Yeah? That poker face of yours really didn't suit.
What are you doing?
Let's have a roll over, make it more interesting.
Well, all of it?
The lot.
Come on. City boy then. Happy Whistler in second. Three's a crowd in third.
So I suppose you had a funny feeling about that race and all then, did you?
I was ecstatic.
Do you want any tips?
Yeah. Blue doesn't suit you.
Right.
It's just I've got a few bills need paying, that's all.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, at least an advance on next month's wages.
I employ lots of people, Pat. I advance you some money, people are going to start thinking I'm an easy touch.
No, I won't tell anybody.
Doesn't matter.
I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate.
Look, how many times have I got to say? This is a business, not a charity, and when I say no, I mean no.
Excuse me.
Ouch, that stinks.
Well, I'm sure you can ride it.
How do you want the money?
I don't. Mr. Dreammaker, 6:15, York.
The old grand?
To win.
Fine.
8 to 1, you know something I don't?
What, little old me?
It's a lot of money to risk if you ain't in the know.
Well, I've been called a lot of things in my life, but never a mug. Oh, here you go. It was something to wipe the sweat from your brow.
Honolulu Days quickens again. Honolulu Days goes on to win pretty comfortably in
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah, not the race, all that stuff before. You know, see, when you're in my position, you don't get that thrill very often. You know, the thought that you can lose something significant. So thanks for that.
Pleasure.
I'll have to return a compliment one day. Take it for a buzz in me car, maybe.
I'll look forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, Dan,
Yeah.
little tip for you. I always win. You know it, I know it. That's why I've got the fancy motor, and you don't.
Oh, so don't let you out at night, son.
Yes, Den, he does.
Shouldn't think Anne is your most favourite person right now.
He's my boss.
Yeah, but being the boss doesn't give him the right to treat you like dirt.
Gets the point, Den.
Well, perhaps it's time someone taught him a lesson.
I'll have a scotch on the rocks since Pat's holding the fort for me.
Look after the pub chase. I'm needed upstairs, Don.
Nice, isn't it, having staff you can rely on? Up for the 340. Oh, bad idea. You'll be throwing your money away, ain't gonna win.
How'd you work that out?
I know how to spot a loser.
Oh, it must be new to the turf, because the real winners are those who usually stay the distance.
I'm safe on this one. I've been studying the form.
The winner then, the Babylonian, the starting price 50 to 1.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
You have anything on that last race?
Nah, didn't fancy anything.
50 to 1. You could have cleaned up. My good luck.
You want to see me?
Sit down. Pat?
Yeah.
Then what's our Phil betting slip? And yet, strangely, it's already been time-stamped. You want to try explaining that?
I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. It was stupid of me.
I'd say. You're not afraid of me, are you?
I know you. You see, I've known blokes like you all my life. I know what you do and how you do it. I did a wrong thing today. One wrong thing that I would never do again. Can you say the same, everything you do? Sack me if you want. But I've worked hard for you. I've turned a blind eye whenever you've wanted. I've helped you make this place a success. You need me. Sack me. Don't sack me, that's up to you. But I'll get over it.
One more chance. I want you with me, Pat. But if you even think of doing anything like this again...
I won't.
Do I have your loyalty?
Yes.
Good.
And Den?
I'm gonna have Den Watts all to myself.